Y'all, this game, bro, what even is that? There's no way. Okay. This is episode 3 of my Star Stable Restart series, so if you haven't seen episode 1 and 2, I will link the playlist up here and also down in the description for you, so go and watch those and I will await your return. I just love how Star Stable recently updated all of the starter quests, and we went through all of those in episode 1 and 2. And then immediately in episode 3, I have encountered bug after bug after bug, so I'm gonna start keeping a bug timer up here in the corner. So we're gonna count the bugs, together. It is gonna go up every once in a while when there isn't any like visual bug in the game that you see, because there are parts of the footage that I did ended up cutting out, and they're very like minuscule things, like a floating shovel for some reason, okay? And the reason why there's already one on there is because I did daily chores before I started this episode, and I immediately found a bug, and it was wonderful, honestly. So I don't want to spend too much time on this intro, but I will say that if you're wondering where I'm getting the order from as to how I'm following the quests, even though that they are so chaotic and they all come out of nowhere and all of a sudden you just have 18 million quests to get done, I'm just paying like careful attention to the way that they're appearing in my log, like what comes first, what comes second, and whatnot, and where it would make sense to go next, I suppose, like based off of what areas of the map I have meandered, if you will. So that's how I'm getting like the order. I don't know if it's like 100% accurate or if it's the way that they intended their players to follow the quests, but it's the way I'm doing it. So anyways, with all of that said and out of the way, this entire video is a bug report. So I hope you enjoy. Okay, so this time I have a general idea of the order in which I'm gonna be doing these quests, because last time I felt like I was kind of all over the place. But anyways, we're gonna start here with Miss Stacy. Oh, hi, are you a friend of the Bobcats? I could really use a hand. My name is Stacy and I just moved to Moorland. Since I used to be in a riding club with Loretta's cousin, Eliza, she and Tan invited me to join the Bobcats. I'm so lucky to have a new club to train with. But if I'm being honest, the training regime here is a bit lacking. The cross-country tracks are great, but a truly exceptional club requires discipline. We need a proper schedule and routines to help horse and rider prepare for any competition formats they might encounter. Loretta has agreed to let me host cavaletti and show jumping classes here in the paddock. That's how we become our best, by lifting each other up. With practice, the Bobcats will be stronger competitors than ever. And since you earned a Bobcat jacket, that means you're one of us too. I'd love to train you. But first I need more cones to set up the course. Have you seen any around? When you find them, bring them here so we can start my very first class. Well, actually, Stacy, it's the Bobcat sweater, but thank you for making me feel like I was a part of something, okay? I actually did end up changing my tack into this. I do really like the sweater. I think it's really cute. I don't think I ever wore the Bobcat's jacket like one time when I first started. Like, I don't know. It just wasn't it for me. Also, I kind of wish this quest would tell me how many cones I need to pick up. That would have been nice. Oh my goodness. Thank you. There should be plenty of cones to work with. Wow, I'm a stable girl with the Bobcats, alright. I'd like to help you train on a more challenging show jumping course, but there's a bit of a situation. When I was setting up obstacles for my next training lesson, I ran out of pink poles from the club supplies. Fortunately, Jenna at the stables was happy to lend me the poles I need. Apparently, this shade of green is used by the club's arch rivals, the Bulldogs. We can't have that. Per Loretta, Bobcats were pink and use pink, and not only on Wednesdays. I guess we're painting the poles pink then. Grab a paintbrush. The sooner we're done, the sooner we can start your lesson. Do I have to get off? Oh, gosh dang it. I mean, I'm not entirely sure how I would, paint a pole on the back of my horse, just how I'm not sure, you would dig a hole on the back of a horse. You know what? It's fine. At least it's more realistic this time. Also, the sound that this makes when you're painting is awful. I hate it. I hate it so much. Okay. The poles are now a perfect bobcat pink. Now that Loretta won't object, I can set up the course. The paint is still wet, so you'll have to help Lost Frame clear the jumps unless you want their coat to match the club colors. Now, this is a very simple exercise, and I just want to see how you handle it, as I've never seen you ride before. Have a go, and we'll see if you're ready to enter more advanced training sessions. I love how she's just like, I've never seen you ride before, so I don't know how you ride, and gives the most easiest competition on the planet. But for like players who got this quest later, like they're already, at like level, 26 and are given this course, that honestly kind of insulting, but it's fine. Oh no. Okay. Anyways, nice. There was really no reason for me to worry. You did great. If you want to enter another class, you're more than welcome. Oh, level 5. Let's go. Okay. Shared paddock props. Thanks a ton for helping out. I consulted the riding club and the Bobcats have agreed to let you create your own paddock designs. Teamwork with friends is welcome. Don't I have to go like press on something? Yeah. Are you ready for your second lesson? This course is a bit more complex than the last one, but it's still very basic. Of course, even experienced riders need to go back to the basics every now and then. Did you know that the top show jumping riders in the world rarely practice on obstacles as tall as they use in competitions? Using shorter obstacles like cavaletti and cross rails puts less strain on your horse, reducing the chance of injury and letting you both train longer. Go ahead and give this course a try, Vandella. You've got this. That's actually some pretty nifty information. Like, I grew up riding horses, but I don't know a thing about English discipline. Like, not a single thing. You were solid on that approach. Good posture. Yes, I think you'll be ready to test your skills on a competition level show jumping course soon. But like, why won't you let me do it now, bro? Kind of messed up if you ask me. I'm just saying. Okay, so next on the list is Mr. Conrad Marsden. Well, good day. Greetings to you and your fine horse. You look young and strong. Maybe you could help me with a small task. Just the other day, my old assistant, Patrick, was bringing me a shipment of the finest tools from Jorvik stables. He was just arriving when one of the Bobcat girls came racing down the Damascus Mine road and almost rode him down. He got so scared that he ran all the way here, but he dropped all the tools along the way. He's a bit of a chicken and he refuses to go back out there, so my new tools are just lying out there somewhere, rusting away. I don't have the time to go look for them myself, but maybe you could help me out. I would be extremely grateful, young lady. He's acting like he hasn't met me yet, and it's kind of upsetting. Snarfles? Ma'am, I'm trying to record here. Can you please be quiet? Pretty please? My goodness gracious. Let's go find this man. Okay. Let's go find this man his tools. But he is acting like he hasn't met me before, and that kind of bothers me. This is one of the OG quests, though. So, like, I'm not mad that it's still here. But, we already met my guy. Like, come on. You don't remember me? That's actually... Ouch. Gosh dang, ouch. Okay. No, for the sake of keeping my heart intact, we're just gonna pretend that he has a terrible memory, okay? You're an angel, Vandella. This is indeed a great day. I'm so happy that you were able to find all my tools. Forging metal on my anvil into the finest horseshoes is what I do. As a druid and member of the Keepers of Aideen, I strive to protect this island from exploitation. I'm now going to ask you for some precious Jorvik steel. I therefore want to emphasize that I will use it with great care and responsibility. I thank this island every day for the valuable gifts it brings us islanders. I didn't like that was separated. That was awful. The purity of this metal is a dream come true. Let me start working on the shoes for your fine steed. They will carry you safely and swiftly. This may take some time, so don't forget to come back here later and see if I'm done. Oh, do I already get my horseshoes? These horseshoes will be better than I could ever imagine. If only I had some shiny ghost ore, I could make them even better. Like in the old days when ancient items were full of magical and secret powers. What? Oh, it's her! Oh, I should stop and do this quest because, like, I would have, like, ran into her on my way. We're gonna do this quest really quick in the middle of this one. I don't suppose you've seen a 4-prong stitching punch lying around anywhere? It's sort of like a chunky fork, no? Oh dear. My name's Farah, and this handsome feathered fellow is Toby. We were on our way to Valedale when I hit a bumpy patch in the road, and well, you can see the mess I made with all these supplies. I'm gonna say Valedale. We're gonna pretend like I have no idea what's going on, because I'm not supposed to have any idea what's going on. It's a very charming village in the Hollow Woods. Perhaps you've been. I'm going to set up a workshop there, right on the banks of the Silversong River. Girlie, if I had been there, I wouldn't be asking you. I'm just saying. Like, okay, well, that's actually not true because I have been there. But no, If I was a brand new player and I had never been there before, I would not be asking you if, okay, anyways. But right now, I have to focus on finding the supplies that fell off the cart. Some of them are irreplaceable. I could help, I guess. Really? That would be amazing. It will go so much faster if we work together. I didn't have a choice in that matter. Vendella, you and I need to sit and have a conversation. What if I didn't want to? I see you found my loom. Did you know that in the 19th century, they made looms equipped with a punch cards to streamline the weaving process? They inspired Ada Lovelace and were a stepping stone in the first computers. I love crafting history. I actually did know that, and I've always found it really fascinating. My tools. Punches, awls, chisels, shears, you name it. Some of these are heirlooms passed down for generations. I see you found Toby's supply of cakes. They are made from dried crickets and mealworms. Even though he blathers on about it, Toby loves bugs, and they're quite nutritious. Help yourself to one if you're hungry. I'm good. No thank you. That bolt of material looks like leather, doesn't it? It's not. It's supple and durable materials made from the Yorkanta mushroom, perfect for saddle making. Very, very nifty. Oh, please be careful with that. My grandmother's journal documents traditional druid techniques that have all but been lost to history. I don't know what I'd do without that book. Yeah, that would suck to lose. So why is it laying over here on the ground, girly? I feel like you should keep that maybe a little bit closer to your person, in my personal opinion. I'm just saying. All is accounted for. I'm lucky you showed up when you did. Well, everything seems to be in order, and this time I made sure to secure everything extra tight. Well, Toby, are you ready to hit the road again? Now, don't get your feathers in a bunch. I'll take it nice and slow this time. He rolls his eyes. I'm just so excited that we're finally making my dream a reality. Imagine a workshop dedicated to keeping Jorvik's traditional techniques alive. If you should find yourself in Valedale, Vendella, I hope you'll stop by. Perhaps I could even teach you a thing or two about sustainable craftsmanship. Thanks again for your help. Aideen willing, we'll see each other again soon. Alright, well, goodbye. I actually love Farah's workshop, and I also love the tack that you're able to craft there. It's wonderful. Anyways, back on the task at hand. Hello again, good sir. These are perfect samples of shiny ghost ore. Oh my. This is... Okay, anyways, well done, Vendella. Now I will just add the last small ornaments. Wait, are you already almost done with them? While I am finishing these shoes, find me some horseshoe nails for Lost Rain. A long time ago, long before both you and I were born, an ancient tribe lived here in Jorvik. They lived happily and in harmony with the spirits of nature, and their horses were full of powers we can't ever imagine today. They had a big camp just south of here on the seashore, and you can still find relics from that time there. Dig in the sand, and if you're lucky, you'll find some very old special horseshoe nails. Horseshoe nails in sand sounds not safe. Oh, here we go. A floating horseshoe. Can I not? Wait, maybe I'll just get off and look at it. Hold on. Look at that. This is artwork right here, okay? This is just pure... skill, okay? Fine nails indeed. Now I will carry on working on the horseshoes. Come back later. I may need your help again. Wait, bro, wait. Give me my horseshoes. I was so excited. Please? Like, come on, man. Why you gotta do me like that? Bro, first you forget who I am, and now you're not even gonna give me my horseshoes? Whatever. Anyways, I better get that quest back. I swear, if they removed the quest where you get your own handmade horseshoes, I'm gonna have problems with this game. We're gonna have some serious issues, okay? So, the next one is technically Syndra. However, the actual one is the little cat, the little orange cat, but the only problem is she only appears when I first log on, and if I run away like too far, she stops following me, and so I then have to restart my game to get her to come back. So I'm just gonna restart my game really quick, and we're gonna grab the little kitty. A red tabby cat approaches you. She meows heartbreakingly and looks lost and a little scared. There's something tied around her neck. You should inspect it closer. Upon closer inspection, you find a little note attached to the cat's collar. It reads, "My name is Dory. Return me to Fort Pinta so my owner needn't worry." The note was pretty clear. Time to return little Dory to her owner in Fort Pinta. Hi there. You must be one of the new arrivals at Moorland Stables. I've been coming here for a few years, so if you have any questions about the area, just ask. I'm Syndra, by the way. It's a pleasure to meet you. I've been coming to Moorland Stables riding camp for so many years that if they had a punch card by now, I'd have earned a free horse. I wish. There's no way Mr. Moorland would just give away a horse. Yeah, horses aren't cheap. Actually, Lost Rain, on second thought, never mind. You know, but Tom Thomas didn't give me Lost Rain. I'm just gonna say, yeah, horses aren't cheap because she ain't wrong, alright? Star Stable, listen. I'm just saying. It's okay, I've saved up to buy a horse of my very own, and besides, Mr. Moorland says that he's run out of things to teach me here at the stables. Time to seek out new pastures. Go for it, Syndra. That definitely implies that I don't care. I'm sorry, but it does, okay? Thanks. That's why I'm on the way to the exotic Fort Pinta. Have you ever heard of the place? It's a seaside paradise with rich history and horses galore. They even have a disco. Once I get there, I plan to buy the horse I've always dreamed of. The only thing is, I sort of got lost. Girl, you barely made it out of Moorland. I thought you were an expert on the area. Yeah, that's something I would definitely say, okay? I'm sorry, but it's true. I am. It's just that usually Mr. Moorland doesn't let us past old Jasper's place without a chaperone. But you seem pretty confident in the saddle. Maybe you could give me a lift. Thank you so much. Next stop, Fort Pinta. Why do you kids turn the music up so loud? I'm sorry, but if he's not, like, at his post or whatever, he needs to not be saying things above his head. Whoa, stop right there. I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to get off your horse and come with me. I'm afraid that I am definitely not going to do that, good sir. You're in violation of Statute 46B of the Fort Pinta Code of Horsemanship. Was I writing too fast? You probably were. That means you were also in violation of Statute 17C. Let's see now. That's 7,000 shillings for riding double in a single zone. 3,500 shillings for speeding. Oh, Vandella, this is all my fault. You only came here to help me. I'll pay the fines. And a 15,000 fine for attempting to transfer fines without authorization. Oh dear, I'll do what I can, but no buts. 4,000 shilling fine for saying but. Dude. Oh yes. Oh yes. Yeah. Don't test me. I can tell I'm dealing with a couple of real troublemakers. You need to report to the Minister of Tourism at once. He'll know how to deal with you lot. Oh boy. See, I told you, Captain Waterloo, I wasn't gonna get off my horse and come with you. I wasn't joking, okay? The Minister of Tourism, you're looking at him. It's me, James Cloudmill. So what brings you to the Minister of Tourism? I'm a busy man, you know. These lawbreakers are in numerous violations of Fort Pinta's rules and regulations. Is that so? Also, I came over here riding double. Does that mean we get another fine? Aren't you a bit young for the Minister of anything? I'm not worthy. I'm gonna say I'm not worthy. That's right, you're not scrub. Okay, you and I are gonna have a problem. Okay. Dude, I've got this. Go keep an eye on the disco or something. Sorry, Minister. Of course, Minister. So let me guess, Captain Waterloo over there picked you up on some silly offense. That is a trick, isn't it? Yeah. Trick? Do I look like a joker to you? Wait, don't blame Vandella. I'll cover the fines. From what the security guard said, I should owe 29,500 shillings. He left off the notarizing fee, so let's just call it 50,000 even. Oh my gosh. Hey, don't look at me like that. It's the mayor's rules. I'm just a humble civil servant sworn to uphold them. I was hoping to buy a new horse with these savings, but... So you like horses, eh? Then I have just the job for you two. There's a boatload of tourists docking in 15 minutes, and all my rental horses are out to pasture. If those tourists show up and the horses aren't ready, it will totally ruin their vacations. That's so sad. How can we help? The two of you are going to fetch them for me. I'll even let you ride one back, Syndra. I like to let my horses relax on a pasture close to the pony championship. Okay, technically they're inside Ferdinand's pasture. Trust me, he and I have an arrangement. My horses are good for his business at Marley's Vintage Barn, so he loves to keep them around. Just get the horses, and if Ferdinand says anything, tell him James sent you. Got it? Collect horses. This is the job I was born to do. Fine, but this seems fishy. Bring those horses back here ASAP, and maybe I can talk to the mayor about reducing your fines. You know, I'm riding double again, and apparently this is against the law, so y'all are really bad at upholding these things. But I do think that it's very nice that they actually changed the dialogue there so it made a little bit more sense about where those horses are from, because after Ferdinand's horse market moved, it was like weird that they were still Ferdinand's horses and that was his pasture even though he wasn't here anymore. So I'm quite proud of them for changing up the dialogue there. This is the place. Are you ready to take the horses back to James? It's funny, I've been by here so many times and always assumed these horses belong to Ferdinand. Who would have guessed he was borrowing them from James? It's so nice of James to... Okay. Really, but he seems so sincere. Hold it right there. What are you doing with those horses? Do you know a shady guy named James Cloudmel? James? Of course I know him. Great kid. I pay him to give my horses exercise. I presume that's why you're here. Go ahead, then. Take the horses. I knew we could trust James. Let's get these horses back to Fort Pinta before the tourists arrive. Yeah, but... Oh, this is such a pain to do. Come on. Let's go. Onwards to oblivion, dear ponies. Onwards you go. Ready, please? Move. Thank you. Oh boy. That's actually a really pretty coat color. We're not gonna talk about it, okay? Oh no. That other one, he's on a mission, okay? Nothing is stopping him. Look at him go. He's stopping for no one. I wish more of you would do that. That took way too long. Okay. Good timing. The tourists are almost here. Congratulations, friends. You saved their vacations. So about the fines you owe me. I'm happy to knock off a few hundred shillings from your fines. Of course, when you add the rental fee for Sindra riding the horseback. Rental fee? But I thought, Sindra, these are rental horses. You ride one, you have to pay my very fair rates. I'm sorry, no exceptions. That puts your bill at 92,871 shillings. I can't pay that. Surely there's something you can do to lower the fines. Please, Mr. Cloudmel. I suppose you'll just have to work for me until you've paid off what you owe. We have a stable that needs tending to and a race that needs an organizer. If you work for, let's see, 47 years. Yeah, that should be enough to cover your fees. Okay. No, this is awful. You're a fraud, James Cloudmel. Fraud? What? You can't talk about me like that. I'm the Minister of Tourism. The mayor put me in charge. Then I'll give this mayor a piece of my mind. Yes, in fact I will. My goodness. I'd be like, bring me your manager. Like, see the mayor? Fine. But I'm warning you, he's no one to be trifled with. Uh-huh. Right. Something tells me. Make way for Fort Pinta's pride and joy. Mayor Peanut. The mayor is a pony? Indeed I am. A talking pony? I look so done. I'm over this, bro. If you cannot settle your fines, the girl Sindra will be forced to work at the Minister of Tourism's pleasure until the debt is paid off. Where is your profile picture? That's suspicious. This all seems very suspicious. Yes, it does. The profile picture is missing. I need to find where James went off to. So originally he was actually on top of like the wall, and I went and looked for him, knowing exactly where he was, or so I thought. I was so upset when he actually wasn't there. What are you doing here? The jig is up for you for your scam, Cloudmel. Scam? That's a bit extreme, don't you think? He pays me to exercise his horses. Tourists pay me for a chance to ride them. Everyone wins. Now, shouldn't you be listening to Mayor Peanut? You do not want to get on his bad side. Mayor Peanut is just you speaking into a walkie-talkie. That's crazy. He's a talking pony, it's true. Ask all the people who voted for him. So I can tell all the voters about that walkie-talkie. Okay, you're right. Please don't tell anyone. It's all I have. It started out so innocently. I put a walkie-talkie and a cute little top hat on a pony, and Peanut the talking pony was born. I'd hide in the bushes while Peanut would talk to tourists. It was a huge success. Everyone loved Peanut. So when Fort Pinta held elections, I figured why not run for Peanut for mayor? I could make a mint-selling Vote Peanut t-shirts. It was all a joke. I didn't think he'd actually win. So when he did, there was only one thing left for me to do. Tell the truth? And give up all that power? Are you crazy? I couldn't let them know he's just a regular pony. I had the newly elected Mayor Peanut appoint me Minister of Tourism. That way I could run things while Peanut lounged around the stables eating hay or whatever. It's honestly really smart. Like, it's so dumb, but if it would actually work, it's pretty clever. James? I love James. If you want your secret kept, you better forgive Sindra's fines. Okay. If you promise not to tell anyone the truth about Mayor Peanut, I'll make things right with her. You have my word. Sindra, please, Mayor Peanut, what have I done to offend you this time? Rise, Sindra, I have misjudged you. I see now that your heart is pure and that you love horses more than anyone else in Jorvik. It's true, I do. Silence. Because of your true heart, I'm appointing you Minister of Horses. I love how he, like, waves his hoof when he says silence. From this day forth, you'll manage manage the stables in Fort Pinta and administer the local races. Oh, his little profile picture's back. It would be an honor, Mayor Peanut. Minister of Horses, imagine that. Just wait till the girls back home hear about this. So I trust everyone's happy now. Sorry about the misunderstanding. I see you're more clever than the typical tourist. Let's stay in touch, Vandella. I have a feeling we're going to make a lot of shillings together. Listen, buddy. I don't think I'm a tourist per se. And also that's rude. Why is there a yellow circle over here? Oh, the cats! I already forgot about the poor cat. Okay, well, we'll take her back really quick. I can't believe you found her. Oh, my little Dory, I missed you so much. Thank you so much for finding her. As for you, don't think for a moment I'll ever let you out of my sight again, you little sneak. As if I could ever stay mad at you. Look at that face. Don't you think she's just the cutest? She is. Look at that face, right? She's the prettiest. You're all the prettiest and the loveliest, and I love you all equally. Cats, have you ever thought about adopting one yourself? The pet shop girls just got a whole batch of new lovely cats this morning. They're waiting for a loving someone to adopt them and give them their favorite home. I would adopt them all myself if I could. Maybe just one more. Listen, if I didn't have Pop-Tart, this would be me. Honestly, seriously. I already have one, but I'll take another. Hi there, are you looking for a bag? Then you've come to the right place. Welcome to Fort Pinta Pet and Bag Store. Why do we sell both pets and bags? Well, everyone knows you need a saddlebag for your pet when you're out riding. How else would your pet be able to see where you're going? I have some of the best bags in all of Jorvik, and my friend here behind has all the best kind of pets. What did I just read? I didn't read that correctly. It's fine. Hey, you know what? Go there and say hi and tell her I said you're a VIP customer and she will give you your first bag for free. Girl, you are standing right next to her. Are you aware of this information? I don't think you are. Here you go. This is a saddlebag for your pet. It isn't the most beautiful bag in the world. My colleague here has some really nice models if you want something more exclusive. But now for the pets. Aren't they cute? They are all looking for a new friend to take care of them. How about it? Are there any of them that you really like? Come and talk with me again if you want to buy any of them, and remember they need to sit in a bag if you want to be able to see them, otherwise they'll find it boring and won't show themselves. I'm kind of surprised this bag is still in game. So now we basically just need to run around and do all the Fort Pinta quests, because I'll end up forgetting about them if I don't do them now. Okay, introducing the Fort Pinta scenic circuit, even though I can apparently already do it. Now wait a minute, okay? Wait a minute. So James says... this race is great, right? I caught some great footage of you in Lost Rain. James wants me to post on Mayor's Peanut's feed. Something to do with brand awareness. Hello? What is this? The posters are in place. Oh, this quest is messed up. So there isn't a poster quest, but the poster quest would be first. That actually kind of irritates me a lot. Horses and hype. It even says James. Okay, you know what? It's fine. We'll do this one first, even though there's no posters, I guess. The posters are in place. Hashtag VacayRaycay is trending. The Fort Pinta Scenic Circuit is going to be huge. Now all I need is for an influencer to give the race a try and start spreading the word. My sister has some friends who are a pretty big deal in the competition scene, but she is not returning my messages. I suppose I could go with a different approach. With a difference approach? Dude, what is happening? I suppose I could go with a different approach. Vandella, the new face of racing in Jorvik, a real ingenue. I love it. Just try to look cool so I can get some good footage for my streams. That means no noobing around and running into walls. Lost Rain, are you two ready? Okay, that really upsets me that the quest is messed up. So it would be the posters, then it would be the race, and then it would be, I guess, talking to James so James can talk about himself? I don't know. This race is great. This is what James was saying. What on earth, dude? This race is great, right? I caught some great footage of you in Lost Rain. James wants me to post on Mayor Peanut's feed. Something to do with brand awareness. If you want to try the track again for a high score, I put up a race board over there, and if you're looking to train your horse, hit me up and I'm sure I can squeeze you in for a daily training sesh. Okay, now let me guess. This quest is where you put up the posters. Put the posters up around Fort Pinta. Okay, so this quest is first. So you want to talk to James, and then you want to talk to Syndra to actually do the race. It makes me really glad I'm recording these videos, because it's a lot easier to send in bugs when you post them onto YouTube to Star Stable, so I can just send them the video and the timestamps. But like, the fact that the dialogue is like literally the same as what Sindra says to you after she finishes the race. Irritates me so much because like, I should have done the posters first. Like, I'm supposed to be doing everything in order, and it messed me up. I'm so sad. The posters look great. Soon we'll have writers lining up to try my new race. Yeah, okay, James. Oh, hey, it's one of these. Okay. Don't let the fact that he looks like a kid fool you. James is a self-declared mayor of bustling vacation destination Fort Pinta. Even though he has a hand in every business venture in the town, he never seems to have a shilling to his name. There's something about James that makes it hard to say no to him, no matter how crazy the scheme. We're gonna skip travel to token because I'm gonna make a series of all the token locations. I know that there's already hundreds and hundreds of them, but for the sake of like 100%ing this specific account, I'm gonna make that a separate video. So anyways, memory card. You know what, there's one thing I'd like to do besides taking care of the stables. You might think it's silly, but I totally love postcards and would like to make my own. Besides, that would be another good way of getting some money out of those people taking over my writing tracks. I want to take some nice photographs and turn them into postcards, but the thing is, I lost the memory card for my digital camera, and every time I make my way to the store, it's closed. I already ordered a card online and paid for it. It only needs to be picked up. Do you think that you could do that for me? This dude is so creepy. He's not even sitting on anything. Wait a minute. Polished game. Finally, you have my memory card. Thanks. The posters are a great start, but if we really want to make Fort Pinta a must-visit racing destination, we need to spread the narrative with sweet snaps and catchy hashtag. Don't worry about reach. We'll use Mayor Peanut's account. He has more followers than any other politician in Jorvik and has the third most followers of any horse. Wow, okay. Now I just need some pics to post that capture the unique Fort Pinta aesthetic. I've been trying, but none of my pics feel right. They're too extra, like I'm trying too hard, you know? How about I loan you my camera and you can take some pictures? With your freshness, we'll get some totally authentic pics to promote Fort Pinta and the race. You'll help out, right? If I must. I don't necessarily want to, but I don't think I really have a choice. Oh my gosh. When did they do this? Holy. These are completely updated. That's kind of wild. Okay, anyways. These are going to get so many likes. You totally captured the Fort Pinta aesthetic. I bet I could even turn these into postcards. Yes, postcards. Vintage. Why didn't I think of that before? Thanks, Vandella. You just gave me a new revenue stream. Oh, the mall quests. I forgot about those. Okay, let's just keep on with the rest of the Fort Pinta quests. I want to do this dance one. For some reason, I thought that this was part of the... I thought it was part of the Rainbow Festival, and I don't know why. It makes so much more sense that it's part of... you know, the disco. I literally just had to restart my game because of the sound that happens when you get done with that quest. I can't. There are so many things broken. It's ridiculous. Anyways, I don't know what I was saying. I don't know what I was doing. I'm just gonna go talk to what's her name? Sella? Yeah, Sella and the seagulls. I see you ride a horse. Do you like horses? And I just know you will love seagulls. No. That's not how that works. How? Seagulls are adventurous creatures who can do pretty much everything, just like the feeling you get when you bond with a horse. You're having doubts that a seagull would make a good pet. Normally, yeah, you might be right, but these are seagulls that I've rescued from the GED oil spills, and they are all just looking for a good home. Are you that home? This is my favorite quest in the entire game. Take a look. There are plenty of seagulls around here looking for someone to take them under their wing. We're gonna go do this race quest down here on the beach. I'll read the dialogue, but I'm gonna take everything else out and just move on. Cowabunga, dude. Just kidding. I'm not a surfer, but I do love this beach, and I want you to try this awesome race. You'll definitely need a towel afterwards. Well, your horse is covered in sand. Did you leave any on the beach? I hope to see you again soon. My goodness. Okay. Okay, but wait, it would actually be kind of really cool if our horses like visibly got dirty and we had to like go brush them or like give them a shower. I guess we'll do the pony quest. I don't wanna, but if I gotta, I will. Hello, hello. Do you have a second? You do? Super. My sister Polly and I have ordered a whole lot of jumps and decorations from James that we are going to use to build a pony competition course. Isn't it great? I know, ponies are the best, right? There are no real competitions for just ponies, so we thought we would set up Silverglade's very first exclusive pony competition. But this is not what I wanted to tell you. It has been several weeks since we placed our order with James, and I've seen that he has a big package there that has been there for a week. It has to be our order, but whenever I try to talk to him about it, he runs away on some errand or another. He is avoiding me all the time. I don't know why. He was really nice when we paid him for our order. Can you maybe speak with him and find out what is going on? You can? Super. Be sure to come back and let me know what you find out. Hello, Vandella. Are you here to ride in my competition for real horses? No? You want to know where the jumps Penny and Polly ordered are? Yes, I have them, but I can't give them the jumps to them. It would be bad for my business, you understand. Okay then, Vandella, I guess you're right. A deal is a deal, but I'm going to lose a lot of money because of their pony competition. I'm sure of it. How about you help me out with a little thing? I will get their delivery ready. Great. Ride down and take some pictures of the ponies on the barge. I'm going to print some postcards and sell them to tourists. Good idea, right? So I should be able to make some money on those little horses after all. Come back when you are finished. Great. I don't think there's any ponies on that barge anymore. Pretty sure they're all gone. You know, as a matter of fact, I don't even know why this girl's even standing over here anymore. Oh, there's no way. There's actually no way. Where do you even buy the Jorvik ponies anymore? Like, literally where? There's actually no way, bro. Oh, gosh, I hate it. I love this game so much, but the amount of things that have gone wrong in this episode so far is out of control. I literally cannot. I don't know, these are some pretty sick ponies if you ask me. Aren't they adorable? Excellent. This will be perfect. Will it? Those photos that have no ponies in them will be perfect. Okay, so while you were busy photographing the small horses, yeah, they were pretty small, like microscopic, I might add. Okay, I'll stop. I'm sorry. I got Polly and Penny's order ready. It's ready to go and has compensation for the delay. I'm going to deliver it to their competition location for free. What do you mean, strange? That I'm doing anything for free? Vandella, inside my little chest beats a heart of pure gold. Heart of gold. If that is true, maybe I can replace it with a cheaper pacemaker instead. A gold heart must be worth quite a lot of Jorvik shillings. Sorry, Vandella, I was just daydreaming for a second there. Ride back to Penny and let them know their delivery is on the way. James, you are insane. Hi, Vandella. How did it go? James has sent for our order. Great. You're the best. Vandella, now it is finally time to put the competition track together. Meet me and Polly at Pony Point, please. We need your help. Pony Point is behind Jan Jarl's tomb, between the tomb and Silverslong River. I'll just fix a couple of small things first, then I'll meet you there. Hi, Vandella. I got a ride with a fishing boat, so I got here faster than I thought I would. Okay, so now the fun work can start. We are going to put up the jumps on the course, but put all the signs and rake everything up so it's nice and clean. There's a lot to do, but with the help, it should go quickly. Vandella, could you take the jumps out and put them up? They are so heavy that it would be great if you could take them on your horse. That way, Polly and I won't have to carry them all over Pony Point. You can? Thank you. Come back when you are done and you can be the very first rider to test out the course. Perfect. This is going to be super. Now we can test the track. Speak to Polly. This is super duper exciting. I wish she would stop saying super duper. It's absolutely ridiculous. Vandella, are you ready to test our pony competition? We have been planning this for months, so I really hope you'll like it. Usually only ponies would be allowed in the race, but now any horse will do since it's your first time trying it out. That should be the norm, okay? I should not have to be sitting here worried about the pony championship that I'm gonna have to do here in a little bit. Like, the first time you do a race should always be able to be on any horse and then let it be locked to other horses. What obstacle? I wasn't even going over one, bro. Was I going too fast, I guess? That it just didn't catch up? I don't know. Okay. Anyways. Oh no, the jump broke. How did that happen? You barely touched it. What bad luck. What should we do now? We can't open the competition if the jumps are broken. Vandella, this is a disaster. All the jumps are broken except for one. How could this happen? I know. It was that James. First he was completely against our competition, and then he's suddenly completely nice about it. He is behind this. I know it. Vandella, what should we do? Can you go speak to James about this? Thank you. Oh, I really hope you can help us with this. Otherwise, we will need to cancel our pony competition plans. Hello, Vandella. Vendella. I don't really have time to chat right now. My stomach hurts. It's important? Okay then. Broken jumps? No, I don't know anything about that. Do I swear? Nah, maybe. A little bit. Okay, it was me that did it. But I didn't really mean to do it. Yeah, okay. Hi, Vendella. I just have ordered new jumps and signs for Penny and Polly's pony competition. You can apologize to them for me. I really didn't mean to push that box with their things in it off the cliff so everything would break. Right. I don't really know how it happened. I just kind of tripped and pushed the box several meters to the edge. Then I stumbled again and it happened to give it a really hard push and it went over the edge. Really bad luck, right? Right. But now I've ordered the new equipment. It cost me a bit of money, but it will be worth it. My stomach is feeling much better already. Strange, right? You think the two things are related? It was my bad conscience that made my stomach hurt. Huh, you're funny, Vendella. Anyway, you can ride back to Penny and Polly and say hi from me. The jumps have already been taken there and assembled, so everything is ready. You know, maybe this pony competition isn't such a bad idea after all. The smart bit is I get to let Penny and Polly try first, so I get to learn from any mistakes they make. After that, I can start an even better pony competition here in Fort Pinta. Brilliant. Now that pain in my stomach is back again. I don't know why my stomach is doing this to me. Bye, Vendella. Love how his stomach hurts because he feels guilty. He's adorable. Hello, Vendella. This is fantastic. We have received new jumps from James and he helped us put them up. It was very kind of him. Maybe he isn't as awful as we thought. There, Vendella. Now it's all set. All the jumps are in place, so now we just need to ride the course from the start to the finish. As you know, the race is specifically designed for ponies, but for now, I'll let you try it out with any horse you prefer. Beautifully ridden, Vendella. We've put up a race board if you want to try again for a better time, and if you'd like to train with any of your ponies and earn some extra shillings, you know where to find us. So, once again, just because we're on a roll, okay, that's all. This board, okay, wonderful, it tells us that, and then it has the gray exclamation mark and the pink sparkles around it, and it drives me insane. Honestly, I think it's really neat that there are a specific championship for ponies and then there's a specific race for ponies, but the thing is, there's no point because ponies are just as fast as all of the horses. If you haven't been playing Star Stable for very long, you may not know this, but ponies used to be really slow, and that is why there's a specific championship and a specific race for them, and then they just decided randomly out of nowhere to make them as fast as all the other horses, so now there isn't really a point for it, but you know, it's fine. So the next thing we need to do is actually the championship quests. I'm gonna save the mall hall quest with James for later, just because I'm pretty sure that after you finish this beginning mall quest, it takes you into the rest of Jorvik City. I could be wrong, I could be remembering that very incorrectly. I don't know English. Anyways, but just in case that's the case, we're gonna save it for another day. And we're just gonna do these instead. Hey, do you like championships? They're okay. What? Only okay? Seriously? They're awesome. I can show you. I'm Agnes, president of Jorvik's Elite Racing Committee. Our mission is to encourage and support the organization and development of championships held on Jorvik. And it's a pleasure to meet you, Vanilla. Lost Rain is magnificent. Did you know that you can earn reputation as a rider with each championship? Every time you participate, you earn more reputation. Eventually, you will attain an elite status and have access to the pro shop for their exclusive gear. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's talk about how to participate in championship in the first place. Each championship takes place at a set time, which you can find posted on the board at the Champ Hub. Prior to the start time, you will register with a champ representative or champ rep and then wait in the designated area for the race to start. Also, why is this so close to her face? Dude. That, my friend, is a super fun time to check out other riders and horses. I've gotten some great outfit inspirations and made a few friends. But I digress. If there are a lot of registrants, the champ rep sorts the riders by ability. You don't have to worry about that, though. She takes care of it. I need to tell you about prizes. The top 3 riders receive ribbons, but everyone receives some participation recognition. And as we already touched on, reputation with the championship. Let's not forget that the more often you race, the better athlete your horse becomes. Win-win for all. Last but not least, I'm going to share a tip with you. Seasoned champ riders look for shortcuts on their favorite courses. You should try it. Talk to the champ reps about participating on their course. Speaking of which, I guess it's about time I introduce you to my lovely friend, Tamika, who can show you the Moorland Champ Hub and tell you about the course. I love how they specifically tell you to look for shortcuts now. Let's meet a champ rep. Now that you know all about championships, it's time for you to meet a good friend of mine. Y'all, you've said this so many times. Vendela, meet Tamika, the Moorland Championship representative and a proud member of the Bobcats riding club. We jerks have been very impressed with her efforts to make the hub more convenient, organize racers, and maintain the racetrack. Thank you for the kind introduction, Agnes. Did you call the committee jerks? What? No, jerks. Gercs. Oh, okay. It sounds like, oh, never mind. Anyway, delighted to meet you, Vendela. Allow me to show you the best championships on Jorvik. Vendela, I'm so glad you are here to see these updates. Over here, you will find the board displaying the schedule and a countdown clock when a race is close to starting. The vet and the horse trainer are both available in case Last Rain needs some professional attention. You'll notice there are two shops, the Jorvik Elite Racing Committee shop, selling clothes and tack in colors of several local championships. My fave is the pink, of course. Why does she look so sad? Oh my gosh, bro, we're really on a roll today with these broken things. We also have the Moorland Pro Shop, which offers clothing and tack that you can purchase as you gain elite rider status in the championship. For your convenience, we have a locker where you can access your wardrobe. It's handy if you need to change clothes before or after a race. And of course, the waiting area. Make sure you are lined up in the waiting area once you register with me for a championship, or you will unfortunately lose your spot. That's a real heartbreaker, so no wandering off. Do your shopping well before or after completing the race. Alrighty then, if you think the hub is beautiful, wait till you see the course. I imagine you are super excited to get on this race course. How about I let you try it out while it's quiet? Then when it's time for the championship to start, you'll know exactly what to do. I love that they let you practice the championships now. It's honestly amazing. I know it's not all of them, I don't think, at least. I don't know, I literally kind of almost never do championships. I don't know, it's pretty nifty that you can just practice them. You're welcome to train anytime the track is not in use for a championship. Just ask me. Hello, Vendela. I'm glad you stopped by. As you know, the jerks rely on representatives to maintain and manage the championships. I am starting to worry that we got a little bit tricked by the paperwork submitted for the Fort Pinta Championship. Instead of an above-board nautical theme, I'm hearing rumors of something a little more piratey. I should have rejected the application when I noticed the initials JC on it. Well, you may as well go meet the representative. Her name is Harriet. Maybe it's not as bad as I fear. Welcome to the Fort Pinta Championship. The sea dog is my brother Larry. Don't be afraid. We are not pirates. We are respectable sailors who unfortunately got seasick a lot, so our captain marooned us on this island. Luckily, a nice young man was looking for help to run this championship. He said Larry and I could do the labor, and he'd split the pay with us 50-50. So Larry and I each got 100% of 25%, as he explained it. Okay? Anyway, part of our job is to orient you to the new hub, so I call this platform my crow's nest. I like that it's not too high up. Larry, show Vendela the schedule board. Avasti, cast your peepers on the schedule board. Thank you, Larry. That was spectacular work. I'm so glad you're here to help. Vendela, the vet and horse trainer are over there if your horse is in need of professional care. Please don't ask us for assistance because we are afraid of horses. Okay. As you earn elite rider status, you'll be able to purchase items at the pro shop. You'll notice my brother and I like to dress well. I'll be honest, it wasn't easy to keep such a fine appearance on a ship, so I can't say I really miss the grime and stink of piracy. I mean, sailing. Speaking of fashionable wardrobes, you can access yours here. Larry, please explain the next bit. After you sign up for the race, line up in this waiting area. If you wander off, you will end up in Davy Jones' locker. What's that, Harriet? Oh, never mind. Nothing's so deadly, but you will lose your spot in the race. Savvy? I love that. Blimey, I think that's it. Time for the real adventure. If you aren't too scared to fall in the drink, that's water to you landlubbers. Mastering our race course will prepare you for all the perils a swashbuckler will encounter. What do you say, matey? I mean friend. Give it a try. Nice work. Maybe you will claim some bounty at the championship. Okay, wait, do I not do the pony one anymore? I'm confused. Why is it not sending me to the pony championship? Betting on ponies. Oh, okay. Alright. I guess I just have to go all the way back for the pony championship. That's fine. Hello, Mandela. Today I'd like to tell you about the pony racing, which mirrors the horse racing you already used to. Held on Jerk approved racecourse across Jorvik, these special championships allow riders to experience the thrill of competing on their ponies. I recommend that you give the Silversong Pony Championship a try. You just need to show up on your pony and talk to Charles. He's a very helpful and sincere fellow. Very fitting personality for a champ rep, I must say. He has a real potential, that kid. Maybe he will be a Jerk board member someday. You might be asking yourself, Sin, how on earth are you going to do the pony championship if you said in the beginning that you weren't going to buy any horses? I'll just use my magical powers to turn Lost Rain into a pony. Is it cheating? Yes. Does it kind of break my rule of not buying any horses? Also, yes, but I would rather like 100% the game and get this quest out of the way and just have a little horse than not being able to do the quest at all. I also named him Little Rain because you know he's lost rain, but little. Oh, okay. Apparently I can fit through there. Welcome to Silversong Pony Championship. I am proud to represent the best championship on Jorvik. Some individuals I've noticed have been a little haphazard with their responsibilities and updates. Not me. I am very serious. I wouldn't even let Mayor Peanut and James Cloudmill join my team because they suggested the name Ponies Rule, Horses Drool for the championship. Needless to say, that goes against Dirk's naming conventions and is simply an affront to the sport. Anyway, let me show you around the hub. We have a schedule board, of course. The shop sells very fine gear for our elite riders. The ponies taking part must be fit to race, so if Little Rain ever needs care, the vet is here to provide it. If you don't have a pony already, or if you're like me and just can't get enough of them, you can buy them here and even take them to the horse trainer if you'd like. What's more fun than racing on a pony? Nothing. So once you register for the race, line up in this waiting area and don't leave. It's a sad affair when you accidentally lose your chance to compete. Wow, he was efficient. I appreciate that. There you have it. Now let's talk about the race. Why don't you and Little Rain try the track right now? We'll time it like a real race, but it will just be a practice run. Then when it's time for the championship to start, you'll know exactly what to do. These horses are so small. I haven't had a Jorvik pony since the Gen 1s, and they're so small. Like, look at this little fella. Yeah, he definitely would not be able to clear that, but it's okay. You can come back and see me about training on the course anytime. It is not in the use for a championship. Alright, now we're gonna go magically turn Lost Rain, or Little Rain rather, back into his full form, true form, if you will. Okay, so I'm doing this next one because if, you know, this were all actually happening and I, you know, spent a long day helping out everyone in Fort Pinta, I definitely would have gotten curious about what this place is over here and probably would have come over to explore after I was finished helping. So that's why we're here now. Oh boy, something must be going on. I wonder if I'm thinking like, am I hallucinating again? Because last time I actually went to sleep. And this time this is actually like all happening. So like, did I dream the entire day? Do you see that tin can? The runestone's lit up like a midsummer bonfire. What's that? We're not alone? Just waving. Thank goodness. Oh, didn't see you there. Hey, Vendella, long time no see. I hope you've been enjoying time with Lost Rain and meeting lots of new folks. Of course, you're one of the few people around here who knew there's more to this island than you'll find in the brochures. Are you ready to discover more about Jorvik's hidden side? You're probably wondering why this ancient rock is glowing. The runestones generally start going bonkers when the energies around here are being manipulated by foul deeds. Alex, Sincan, you felt it too? You don't think that dark core is... Oh. Hi, Linda. I think Vendella felt it too, even if she didn't really know it. Yeah, I think I was led here somehow. Somehow? Dude, I followed a whole squirrel. I just don't want them to know that I'm slightly schizophrenic, that's all. It's so good to see you again, Vendella. I'm sorry it's under weird circumstances. I wonder if the runestone is confirming that Vendella belongs in this, group. Could she be the one of the candidates Fripp was talking about? What's a Fripp? Good question. He sort of, well, if you're destined to know him, you'll find out for yourself. I wish I could stay and talk, but I'm so close to cracking my investigation into you-know-who. The library beckons, huh? Yes. Care to join me, Alex? The books don't bite. They don't, but those are the best kind. Come at me, biting books. On second thought, maybe it's better that you stay out of the library for now. What do you say, Meteor, old friend? Shall we head to Silverglade Manor and finish our mission? Fine, we can stop at Marley's for apples on the way. I'll see you soon, Alex. I think I'll see you soon too, Vendella. There's no mystery Linda can't solve when she puts her mind to it. She's basically a genius with powers and a horse. That's the total package. It seems like Destiny wanted us to meet. Mission accomplished, Destiny. Linda isn't the only one with urgent business. An old adversary of ours is back on the move. Tin Can and I need to investigate. Missions, adversaries, powers, time to tell me who you really are. We're one half the Soul Riders. Anne and Lisa are our other half. We're sort of like a riding club, only instead of competing for ribbons, we work as a team to keep Jorvik safe. I want to help. Whoa there, Vandella. I respect the enthusiasm, but soul riding isn't like volunteering with your local charity. There's a whole destiny and ritual thing. It's complicated. Are you trying to protect me? Yes. Being a soul rider is too much responsibility and danger for any one person to handle, which is why we're a sisterhood. Plus, we have our soul horses to give us strength. Listen, you'll be a lot safer if you just turn around back to Moorland stables and practice riding with other girls. Help the Bobcats at the bake sale. Make a friendship bracelet. Normal stuff. But if you're one of the riders Fripp has been talking about, I'm sure we'll meet again soon. Love your horse, help your neighbors, have fun, and if you should make it to Silverglade, I hope you'll come find me. Come on, Tin Can. I can hear adventure calling. Okay, I honestly feel like that's probably a pretty good spot to stop this episode. So I honestly really don't have much to say about this episode. I'm gonna be honest. Like, it was just full of bugs, and that was really it. Like, as my boyfriend Pop-Tart has famously said, Star Stable,
fix your game!
But anyways, I do hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give it a like so I know that I am continuously pushing out content that you enjoy. And also in the comments, let me know what you think. I don't really know what else you're gonna really think about this episode because all there were bugs. There wasn't really anything new, but let me know your thoughts. But with all of that said, thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next one.